Okay, so you know I had to hop on this 21 with no kids trend. Okay, let me clarify. I am 30, about to be 38 this year. Okay, so I'm 37. I definitely have three kids. But I'm finding that a lot of the girlies that have children have been bad mouthing the girlies that are hopping on the 21 with no kids trend. And I just want to say, the ladies that are 21 plus with no kids, continue to celebrate because let me tell you, I've been down that road, okay? I didn't have my first kid until I was 29. That was intentional. I had always planned to have kids by the time that I was at least 30. I wanted my 20s for myself. I needed time to figure myself out, the freedom without having to worry about a little being that once you birth a child, they become more important than you, right? Their needs come first. And I didn't want to have to worry about that. I am also the oldest of five children, okay? So I've always been around kids. I wanted a break, okay? So I spent in my 20s in its entirety child free. I did not ever get pregnant, and that was intentional. I was in full blown relationships with men. Now, let me tell you, the girlies, though, were some haters, okay? And it just appears that these same haters are now appearing for this younger generation. The first thing that they say is that you can't have kids, that there's something wrong with you. Why it got to be like that? And there are some women that don't even want kids. I know I have friends and some family members that had no intentions of having children. And that's okay. So I don't understand why y'all demonize women for choosing to protect themselves or choosing not to embark on motherhood in general. And my thing is, if you decide to have kids early, okay, that's you, right? That means you gave up your 20s and you probably be able to get some freedom later on in life. But I knew I wanted to, get it out and just focus on me for a period. And I did that. And so now I'm in a time period where I'm in wife mode and mother mode. And it's just so funny when people think you can't have kids, right? And this just shows you how God works. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Apparently, I couldn't get pregnant because I intentionally made sure I didn't get pregnant until I was ready to get pregnant and I had a man, a husband that I felt safe enough to give children to, right? So I was stigmatized my entire 20s because I made sure I did not have kids. So when me and my husband finally decided to have children, for me to not to be able to have kids, I sure got pregnant three times within 4 years. Okay, to add to the madness, I only had one ovary. Okay, so a lot of times the girlies think if you need two ovaries to have kids. No, every woman only can get pregnant off